Hey, so we're here. YouTube, Facebook. Let me try to make this a little easier. The angles. Okay. Yeah. That or not. My eyes are like sandpaper. The allergies today are off the hook. Um, so I'm like, if I little blinky on you, I'm not like stroking out. I'm actually the contacts are just woof, rough. How you doing? Of course I'm late. No good reason. Actually, the shop was really crazy busy, and my usual readings. I tried to book after work, and then tried to get a whole bunch of stuff done. And I had a squirrel to take care of. That's what I do. Can you believe this little squirrel was actually literally was like clawing at the door as I come downstairs to open my door. I've got this squirrel, and it sat there and looked at me. It wouldn't, you know, it was crazy. And then it moved, but it's dragging its back feet. I think it's paralyzed. I don't know. They fall off the roof. They hit the concrete. It's not good. I keep finding them. So this one is older. I usually find babies, and there's baby rehabbers. But this guy is a young adult. He's not full grown. He's still little, but he's not baby little. So he might be mine, unless some person out there wants to rehab a squirrel. That's something you've always wanted to do. I wouldn't take that from you, okay? I wouldn't take the joy of rehabbing a squirrel from anyone. Just know that I'm generous, and if you feel the desire to have a squirrel in your home, squirrel of your very own, who may never really walk, but has a lovely personality. I cannot begrudge this. He's a lovely squirrel. I would not hold him back from you. I'm just saying, much as I feel fulfilled because this is clear, it was missing in my life was the ability to rehab a squirrel. I have those extra 10, 15 minutes every day that I was looking to fill. Now I have something. Anywho, yeah. He's drinking, he's eating a little, he's alert. So much fun. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he's. Hey, Marcia. Oh God, hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, the squirrel is fine. Elizabeth, maybe you are the one who needs to rehab a squirrel. You may. Hey, Sean. Oh, I've done baby birds. I've had so many baby animals. I had a little baby mouse on my counter for like ever. He finally, unfortunately, crawled. It literally had him for like 2 weeks. He was so tiny, and then one night he crawled out from under his little bedding and he froze overnight. But it doesn't take much. Nice. My brother comes over. He's like, "What's in the?" I'm like, "It's a mouse." He's like, "Yeah, your fucking mind." I'm like, "Shut up, shut up, okay? Judging me." Hell no. Giddy. Giddy. It's been one of those days, and not just for me, but the readings coming in. People are tired. It's not even about. People are just so beat up right now. And my God, the Aquarians, you guys are just. It's not stopping for y'all. It's amazing. Pisces too, but we're just tired. Aquarius are getting beat up. Wow. Gemini's, it's the air signs. They can't handle this shit. They're like all about logic, and it's off the chart. The crazy is off the chart. They're just like, what's going on? Wow. What is this? What is this glass case of emotion? Everyone is. I heard someone tell me that it's not just on a few. It's happened now that people on board airlines on the planes are freaking out and trying to open the emergency doors, like losing their shit. The stewardesses are like, don't know idea what to do. They have no. Someone was just telling me this is a thing. It's a bad thing. I can't. Okay. Oh my God! And then on the roads, the cars are wild. it is not. It is not filled with squirrels. Oh, Mary Ellen, I'm sorry. Okay, we're all over. Faith, you're on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay. All right. So anyway, where do I even start? Well, yes, it is a crazy energy. And thank you to the Astrology King, astrologyking.com. Would really recommend it. It's a great site. I've been following him for a while, and I love his writing. We have a full moon on Wednesday. And I had known that June, this full moon going into June, and through the rest of, can you believe we're already, halfway through 2021. It's insane. I can't believe. I just laugh. I will drop this screw on your front porch. Don't even. Your basket and I'll put my little raincoat like Paddington Bear. Hey, Greta. Hey, Bridget. Okay, well, thank you. Anyway, squirrel madness. He's loud too. Talks a lot. Talkative. Which, can you imagine how much fun that'd be in your home? Yeah. Need that. Talking squirrel. Oh shit! You know what it reminds me of? All I could think of was the squirrel from Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation. The squirrel in the tree. That because he makes that noise. He's like, he's making that crazy noise. And sweet, it's very sweet. He's clearly saying, Laura, you're a goddess. And thank you. Thank you for rescuing me. Anyway, we hear what we want to hear, right? YouTube's buffering. That's not fun. Marsha, can you see me on YouTube? How's that going? Oh, what the hell's going on with YouTube? I don't want to hear that. Okay, so listen, getting serious with this full moon and hearing, and the good news is this: people are being exposed. You're going to see people getting exposed. Hello, and things brought to light. My favorite person in the world, Bill Gates. Everyone knows how I feel about him. As this divorce heats up, things are emerging. Stories are coming forward. It's pretty interesting stuff. China has, Bridget, please. China has this dog of hers, and he's a full-time partnership. China and Wrigley they're pair bonded. You don't. There's nothing can come between them. Squirrel would be totally in the way. What? Hi. What? Okay. All right. Anyways, I love that. I love when people are exposed who have been doing bad things, and we're going to be seeing a lot of that all through June, going into the summertime. We're going to see things like just crawling off under rocks and people looking at them and yeah. Bridget's looking at you. Bridget's looking at you. Yeah, she's a bird person. She is. So, Wednesday's full moon in Sagittarius. It's a total lunar eclipse. It's a blood moon. That is just because it's going to be a very red moon. Astrologically speaking, this moon relates to morals and ethics. Okay? And again, astrologyking.com. We have a full moon that is squaring Jupiter. Okay? And Mercury and Venus is squaring Neptune. Okay? Neptune's all about, as we know, Neptune is a great planet, the ruler of Pisces, creativity, dreams, intuition, but also delusions, addictions, and we can look at a lot of that happening, okay? Oh, vanishing stuff. So let's talk. My God, we're going to see tests of faith due to greed, excess, and immorality. Tests of faith. We have nasty stars between the claws of Scorpio. I haven't heard that before, but and again, astrologyking.com full moon. Look it up. He goes into what these stars are. It's really interesting stuff, but they're going to be encouraging deceit, crime, and disease. We can't get enough of that. Those are just not great. Protect yourself and any vulnerable people that you care about. I do not know Stephen Greer. No. What about him? Should I know him? Seems like I should know him. Okay. All right. Thanks, Marcia, for letting me know. Okay, so YouTube is okay. Exposures of infidelity, excess due to food, gambling, alcohol, any addictive issues are amping up. Okay, but be exposed. It's not secretive. This is out in the open, which is not great. Be really clear with your communication. Be really clear and demand that people are clear with you. At work, it's a time for pushy salespeople. You wouldn't. So here's an example. If someone you know is buying their first car, don't let them go by themselves. Make sure that they know to bring somebody along. This is the wrong time to sign contracts if you're not knowledgeable. This is you can be taken advantage of. Attorneys, all those people, and my newsletter was all about shady psychics. Well, you're going to see that too. All right, be aware, be prepared. If you are doing anything that maybe you wouldn't want exposed, give that some thought. Make sure you know what you're doing. I can't tell you. So if you don't want to deal with that, be careful. Okay? YouTube was doing some listen to. Great. Hi, Erin. Okay. Well, I'm hoping everyone can see me. I don't have any questions, any concerns, anything like that. Again, it's all the same. It's people in terms of Aquarius, Gemini. It is people lying, people not coming through with agreements, people know what they're going to do. A lot of Cappies this week. But these are signs. Both Aquarius and Capricorn are ruled by Saturn. So the idea that someone would just not do the right thing is really hard. But they said they would do this. Well, we had an agreement. We had a contract. They knew what they had to do. So they're really struggling with that idea that people would just deliberately, deceive. Anyway, coming up into the end of the year here, the school year, final exams. Again, watch your kids, watch their grades, make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm trying to think how else it relates. For me, for a lot of my people, it's just be careful, protect yourself. How do we protect ourselves? We protect our heart chakra. Wear whatever it is you wear, a cross, a stone, pentacle, and use a little protection oil. Make your own protection oil. Look up recipes for protection oil and see what they have in common. You can use baby oil or mineral oil as a base, which is very inexpensive. Get it at the pharmacy. Start with that. I mean, it's great to use jojoba. Very expensive to use jojoba. And make your own oil. Start practicing. That's a great thing to do. Okay. No, it doesn't sound stupid, Erin. It's been a weird week. And yes, Wednesday, Thursday were strange days. Today flew by. Today was, why? What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Don't do that. Guys, what else can I tell you? Yeah, I don't know. Full moon, again, great time to make some full moon water. And people were asking, what do we do with this? Because we sell at the store too. Put it in your baths. Use it to clear. You use it to clear your candles where you start to scribe and work with them. You do usually clean a candle. What else can you do with your full moon water? Use it as the base of anything you're doing. If you were going to say make your own cleansing spray, maybe if you had the resurrection plants, the rose of Jericho's, those are great. Put some of that water in them and use it. Use the water that is remaining. You always change the water for those every day. You know what I'm talking about, the rose of Jericho, the resurrection plant. Water is highly charged, very, very healing. And you put that in a spray bottle and use it for cleansing. But again, give it some full moon water. If you have anything you're going to clear or cleanse, any pendulum, any magical tool, there you go. A little bit in your tea if you want to, or a little bit in your coffee. Anything you need to energize. Think what this full moon is about. So if you want to encourage ethics and honesty, maybe, I don't know, maybe put in a spray bottle and spray your kids before they go off to take their finals, right? Anywho, bring it to work and spray your boss in the face. I don't know. All kinds of shit you can do. Okay? So, protection, full moon, and of course under the full moon, put out your stones, put out your tools, charge them up, clear them out. It's a great time to dedicate any new tools you have, the blessing oil or anointing oil, high altar oil. You're going to name your tools, great time for a naming ceremony. What else? Yeah. I'm looking at the comments. Make some oil, Erin. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We all do. Make some oil. And you want to make protection oil? Maybe you put a few hairs from any of your protective pets, any of your animals that act as familiars. Ask them for a little donation, right? So there you go. Rose of Jericho. Yep. It's a really magical plant. You sell them at the shop, but they open up. In 3 days they look like little tumbleweeds, and you put them in water, and then they open. They turn green. They're great to put next to the bed of someone who's transitioning from life. That's a great purpose. Many Christians will put it in water Holy Thursday, and by Easter Sunday it's green. Again, resurrection. Hey Tia, how are you? But the water which you change daily, you save that. That's that. Talk about backing into the topic, but yes, that's what you're doing with Rose of Jericho plant. And then you save them. You can save them for generations. We'll pass them down in families. You dry them off after roughly 10 days to 2 weeks. Shake it off, dry it up, put it in a cloth towel, put it in a drawer, and take it out in a year or whatever. Yeah, feathers. All right. So anyway, what else can I suggest we do? Protection. Nice time to put some wards up around your home. Talked about that before. I knew what you meant, Bridget. Thank you. Bridget's got the most beautiful parrots and birds and works with birds and pretty cool stuff. We have cool people at the shop. I gotta say, there's some really cool people doing some really neat research, and got some great scientists and surgeons and nurses and medical people, and financiers. It's just cool shit. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you some of the best I know were Catholics to start out with, including this one. So the Catholics do transition beautifully to Wicca or to witchcraft. When you think about Catholicism, the idea of the changing of the seasons, the changing of the altars, the colors, the flowers, the stoles the priest wears, ritual, high ritual. Doesn't get much higher ritual than that, let me tell you, about transformation. Chanting, prayer beads, malas, it's all there. But the idea of doing things a certain way, in a certain order, the level of discipline, memorization, the use of chanting, of songs. That's all in the Catholic Mass. So it's really a powerful experience. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay. So there's no reason to feel embarrassed, and there's nothing to say that you're still Catholic to be embarrassed. It's nothing. It, everyone has to go where they got to go and do what they got to do. People come in and they do say that, and then they're embarrassed. Oh, don't be embarrassed of what you believed at one time. If you believe something different now, so be it. And if you still, so be it. I had a shop owner, local, who was teaching a class, actually yell at a woman who asked a simple question if she could put the Blessed Mother, the Virgin Mary, on her altar as representation of the goddess. And the answer, of course, is yes. But the person just yelled at her and actually made her cry. Actually, it embarrassed her to the point that she left. Never went back and ended up in my shop, and we began talking. And just awful to make someone feel badly. And the Blessed Mother, Kuan Yin, and Aphrodite are pretty much amalgamized in many ways. We see the Virgin Mother, Mary on the half shell, right? And how do we see Aphrodite coming out of the ocean on the half shell? Kuan Yin, Mother of Mercy, Mother of Tears. How do we know the Blessed Mother? Mother of Sorrows. Blue and white robes, Aphrodite, blue and white robes. So we can go on and on and on, but absolutely, these three great goddesses, and there are more temples and shrines in their honor than any of the others. Kuan Yin actually leads that, by the way, known as Tara or green Tara or white Tara in the Chinese tradition. Excuse me. Hey, Deb. Nice to see you too. All right. So anyway, not sure where I was going with that, but yeah, once you start studying theology and religions and global religions and the religions of place, it's indigenous faiths. It's fascinating. It's a fascinating study. So, the only issue I personally have with Christians and any fundamentalist in general is the idea that my way is the only way. If your way is wrong, my way is the only way. We're gonna have problems. That's not gonna work for me. I'm glad you found your truth, and I'm glad you find it beautiful. Pagans don't proselytize. We have no reason to care. We don't know. No pagan's gonna knock on your door and, hey, have you heard the good word of Zeus? Or have you found the goddess yet? We're not gonna do that. They call you. If they don't want you, they won't call you. Don't worry about it. No one has to worry. You won't miss the call. Trust me. Can't avoid it. If Morgan wants you, you are going to be tracked down by crows everywhere you go. They will not. They will be relentless. You will have crows on your car in the morning. You'll have crows sitting in the trees waiting on you. It's amazing. They just are there, and other things as well. Hecate's black dogs. It's Ochun, honey, and mirrors and gold. So many amazing things that you'll find when they want you, they're calling you. Okay, all right. So let's hello. Look at this comment section. Let's throw cards, okay? Because it has been a long day, and I'm shuffling as we talk, as I talk. Make sure you guys get some sleep. That's one thing I can tell you is make sure you get some rest. Not that I'm taking my own good advice, I don't, but that can help a lot. Just right off the hop. So I'm doing a 6-card spread, my usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Situation, what's immediately in front of you, and outcome. Okay, so these are short-term readings. They are not long-term. I always say not everyone is having this experience. Not every cancer is, but is someone that you're close to, is someone that matters to you going through it. Maybe it's a message for them, or how you could better understand or help that person. Okay, so Aries. Start with Aries. And we see the Ace of Swords reversed. We have Coins reversed, Devil reversed, World reversed, Magician, the Master, and the Ten of Wands. All right. Now I gotta say, Aries has been pretty consistently about career, finding ways to make creative aspects, make them financially possible. What you love to do versus what you need to do. And it really looks like Aries has gone quiet. How does that ever happen? Keeping stuff to themselves. Aries is playing it close to the vest here. And I want to say Aries at this time is looking at divesting anything that's a money drain, anything unnecessary, anything that, let's say, a bad habit that's draining funds. Aries is like, let's look at that, okay? Oh, duh. Yeah, I'm looking at Greta's comment. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jacqueline. Jackie. The World reversed, the Magician, and the Ten of Wands. Pressure's on to make changes in your life, which you are absolutely able to make. The Magician, the Master, shows that you have command of the situation, Aries. Making big changes. Seems like there's a time crunch going on, a little bit of pressure going on here. The pressure you're putting on yourself. Feels more like it's timing around career. Like maybe you waited too long, or you feel like you could have, whatever it is, you're full speed ahead, but you're doing it quietly, and you're cleaning house basically. Okay, cleaning house, and it looks like in particular your financial house 2, money house. Looking at what you can do to, money saved is money earned. I had that conversation recently with somebody I gave a reading to. If you save money, that's money that's money in the bank. It's still money. So looking at it that way for Aries. Taurus. Okay, Taurus, can I please have my coffee? That's enough. Oh, YouTube's in and out. I'm sorry, guys. I'll stop with my coffee. Stop. Okay, Taurus. Temperance reversed. Three of Wands reversed. King of Cups. Seven of Swords reversed. Queen of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Okay. Well, Temperance reverse is literally things out of balance. And I want to say with Taurus, it looks like possibly trying to find ways. Well, here's something. You may have a child who's being bullied, or a child who's having trouble at school right now. Three of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords reversed. That would speak to me bullying in school, gossip, and affecting a child. The Page of Swords. That's one thing that could be happening. The need to speak up in the event of someone being bullied or treated unfairly. That's other. The other way I could look at this is the need to educate yourself around something that you've been talking about, spirituality, let's say. The King of Cups could represent that easily. And maybe now, Taurus, you're realizing that you need to do some serious work and study, as opposed to just, let's say, TikTok and Instagram. It's really time to read some books, crack some books, Okay, you can't get everything on sorry guys, can't get everything off of Instagram, you know. So this idea of doing some deep studies, recognizing that there's gaping holes in your education, and it does seem to be of a spiritual matter. You also may need to educate yourself to better respond to people who are being critical of you. You know, you might be asking you some hard questions about your belief system, challenging you, family members, which happens a lot. Some of you really deal with that in a very difficult way. And this idea of educating yourself so you can properly answer as an intelligent answer that will just shut them up, hopefully. But it really is about dealing with misinformation, gossip, Taurus, and recognizing, yeah, okay, so look at one of two ways. You may have a young person who needs some protection and help going into the end of the year here, maybe to finish strong because some trouble with hearing about the readings too. I have to tell you, a lot of kids went back to going from virtual to full-time schooling, and they're not doing well. They want to go back to virtual, and there's some talk with the schools trying to make that happen, and it's challenging for a lot of parents. Also trying to go back to work. There's a lot going on right now with that. Okay, one book I really recommend, The Witch's Book of Answers. I have this on a short list that I've recommended reading for novice witches. The Witch's Book of Answers. If you're interested, message me and I'll send you the author and I have it in the store, but you can get it anywhere. I mean, you can get it on Amazon too. But it's a good book that's two witches of two different traditions that answer questions, go over theologies, and from two different perspectives, and sometimes they even contradict each other. They don't always agree, but it's a really well-rounded, it's a thick-ass book. I mean, it goes over a lot of issues, anything that someone would challenge you on. And unfortunately, again, with this energy, this astrological energy, you want to be clear in your communication because people will try to make you look stupid. That's part of it, okay? Those are ways to be deceptive and be, sneaky, and that's all happening. So you really do want to be clear, and you want to be able to intelligently answer questions, not just, calling names or bullshit we see on Facebook. You really speak intelligently. One thing I educated myself a long time ago is on Bible verses and, specific parts of the Bible that which want to challenge me that way. We can go there, we can go there. No problem. Anyway, because that is one thing that we hear, and I was mentoring a men's Wicca group in a prison group actually in New Hampshire, and we had a wonderful Catholic priest, Irish Catholic priest. He was great. Contacted me, wanted all the necessary tools, what would be needed for a full moon ritual. Had great conversations, and then he left, and this freaking born again Christian comes in, hard ass, and the right away. There is no holy book of Wicca. There is no, we have the Bible. You have nothing. I'm like, dude, so not good. And it didn't go well. And one person can just, and it was such a great thing. And they had so many groups in the prison, Native Americans. Oh crap! Here we go. Oh, come on, really? Sorry, guys. Facebook just. Hey guys, we're here. YouTube, Facebook. Hmm. Well, let's see if we can do this. I'm sorry to restart Facebook. All right, guys, I'm back. How's it going? sucks. Well, YouTube is still holding on, thankfully. All right, here we are back. Let everybody catch up as I'm telling stories here. And I really want to talk about Gemini. Okay, we're heading back in, and it's Gemini, okay? And I was just talking a little bit about the men's prism group that I mentored for quite a while. Really nice. In fact, if you go in the shop, you'll see there's a beautiful picture of a fairy. It's on a big canvas. People have asked to buy it more than a few times, but that was a gift from one of the guys there. It's prison art, and they spray painted it, but it's a really neat piece. Very special to me. Okay, Gemini. 10 of Swords reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. The Tower. The Page of Coins. The Knight of Wands. And the 10 of Coins reversed. All about money again here, Gem. All right. Well, the 10 of Swords reversed is coming up out of the bottom of the barrel. It's the worst is over. You're on the upswing. That's the good news. 8 of Swords again. Good that's reversed. It's the worst of it's over. There's some nagging anxieties, but change is coming. You know that. You recognize that. It looks chaotic, but you seems like you're prepared to deal with it. It looks like whatever you needed to put in place, it almost reads like a natural disaster, but it's not, okay? But it looks like something that's happening at work, but you're prepared for it. You know it's coming. You're ready to go. Knight of Coins, Knight of Wands. It's all right. You can ride this out. If for some reason, like there's layoffs coming at work, let's say, you already got something else lined up. I don't see any issues here. The only thing that's an issue for Gemini is if you are hoping to move, hoping to do work to your home, hoping to invest in home, not the time. Don't do that. Don't spend any money in that regard. And wait. Hey, Bree. No, we're far from Aquarius. We're on Gemini right now. Okay. So, hey, Susan. And that's what I'm seeing here for Gemini. Okay, so just you're prepared for this. You know it's coming. It looks like it's been hard, but the worst of it's over. If anything else is up and coming, okay, you got this. You're prepared. Just it's no time to waste money, even if it seems like. Just live with old stuff for a little longer. How's that? Live with your old things. Live with this isn't the time. Okay? If you've had an outdated kitchen for the past 20 years, thanks, Bree. Let it be outdated for another 6 months. That's all I'm saying. That's okay. All right. Cancer. Cancer. Okay. So we have the Nine of Coins, the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, and the Five of Coins. Man, this really speaks of a young person who's questioning career. Not sure what they want to do, but they know that they don't want to go through school and not have a paying job out of it. And this is the time of year where I read a lot of young people, and it's again, much like that Aries, trying to balance what you want to do versus what you need to do. The idea of spending 4 years in school or longer and getting out of school and not having a good paying job waiting for you is a tough one. So a lot of this right now for Cancer, there's some of that. How else could I read this? Well, we have a total contradiction here. We have one of the best money cards, the Nine of Coins, and the Five of Coins, which is the bankruptcy card. In between those two cards, the Hierophant, which speaks to staying the course, which speaks to Not rocking the boat right now. Nine of Wands reversed. This isn't the right time to leave your job, Cancer. Even if you don't like it or love it as much as you used to. The Knight of Cups reversed would say you don't. The Eight of Wands is saying keep focusing on work. Focus on the job you have, not the job you want. Okay? You don't want to lose focus. I've seen people in offices, and I've worked in big companies do stupid shit, like looking for their job on the company computer or at the copier printing out their resumes. I mean, and it just, what are you doing? Not that we do a lot more online, of course, but oh, is it still messing up? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about that. I'm on YouTube. If you want to go on YouTube, that seems to be holding up okay. But anyways, the message for Cancer is focus. Stay focused. And just like with was it Taurus, like not to make any big changes, no time to, well, or Gemini, I guess it was. This isn't the time to leave your job. If you've got job security, keep job security. Keep a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush kind of thing, okay? Not the time to jump ship unless you've got a really good ship to jump to. Right? Leo. Okay, we have the King of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Death card, the High Priestess, the Ten of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups reversed. Well, as far as I can tell for Leo, as I'm dropping cards on the floor, that's not good. Excuse me. Looks like work's going okay for you, Leo. Looks like career's going pretty good. Does that mean every Leo's having a good career? No, probably not. But the majority of you, it looks like you at least identified what you want to be doing. And it looks like Four of Wands is celebrating, usually celebrating promotion, celebrating success. First card up, King of Wands, going straight and hard at it. The big change I'm seeing for Leo here is unhappy at home. Ten of Cups reversed. And emotionally, this is about emotions, not about, outdated kitchens. This is about outdated lifestyles. Not happy the way things are going. Yay, Aggie! That's one of my favorite Leos right there. So this idea of making a change in how we live our life, not what we do, but how we live. It's indicating you're ready for a change. Again, you're ready to make a big change, or change is being thrust upon you. That might be it too. I want to say though, Leo, you've got more control because you know what you want. Seven of Cups reversed. You know what you want. You know you're not happy. And the High Priestess is saying again, a lot of the signs are keeping it, like I said with Aries, putting it close to the vest. Hi Stacy. Everybody has to know your business. Don't strategize and do that quietly. You don't have to announce everything on social media. This just looks like Leo is making some plans and making some changes. Home and how you're living, where you're living. Here we go. Okay, how are we doing, guys? Everyone okay? All right. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say about my my son was telling me trying to do schoolwork. The internet was spotty too. Okay. Hey, Paul. How are you, honey? All right. So, Virgo, Six of Cups reversed, Five of Swords reversed, Judgment reversed, Lovers reversed, Justice reversed, Hangman reversed. Oh, shit. That's a new one, huh? Okay. Well, in some tarot traditions, when all the cards are almost all the cards are reversed, you read them upright, you change up. But I don't ascribe to that. So what do we see here? Six of Cups reversed. Headed home, staying home, need to go home. Maybe. Five of Swords reversed is listening to professional help. People, professional advice. Needing to take professional advice, listening to it. Judgment reversed. Lovers reversed. Justice reversed. Well, I get the feeling, Virgo, that you may be in a situation right now that someone promised more than they could keep. Someone made bigger promises than they were able to fulfill. Possibly job. It could be job. It could be a person you know too, though. Someone that said they were going to do something and then didn't come through. It doesn't really reflect a financial loss, thank God, right? Hey Elizabeth, how are you? It looks like it's more about emotions. You also may be being called back home. You may have parents that are requiring help. Someone in your home, in your family, may need you and need professional advice, expertise. Ah, the sense of wasting your time, the sense of I don't have time for this. I'll be honest with you, it really feels like someone trying to pull a fast one. Someone just, and again, it's contractual, it's not fair, trying to take advantage. Maybe, again, that idea of what I talked about earlier, I did what I was supposed to do, now you got to come through and do what you have to do, what we talked about, what we agreed upon. Hey, Haley. And I'll tell you what, if it's someone that you cared about, it's going to cost the friendship or the relationship. This is something that you really can't just ignore. This is someone who I don't know. It's making me think of some of the situations I know with elderly parents and some of the crap that people pull. With the will, for example. I know. Could you not? What are you doing down there? Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Come back. Okay. There you go. That next thing you know, first of all, mom's living with sister, and then next year the will is being changed. That kind of shit. Makes me think of that. Okay, someone really, really pulling a fast one. So, or you putting in a lot of effort to something, and then someone else taking credit for it. There's that too. Okay. You actually do the report, and someone else puts their name and presents it as theirs. That's what I'm seeing here. So it's not a financial thing. It feels like it's closer to home, Six of Cups. Not that your home is being challenged, not that there's no homelessness here, there's no financial loss. This really is about, man, being left to holding the bag on something. Just like that. So if you're entering negotiations, if really make sure you have backup plans. Okay? Actually, Stacy, there's a little clip here, and he likes to chew on them, and break them. So much fun. All right, Libra. Okay, Libra. Wow, we start with the Six of Swords, the Fool, Nine of Swords, Queen of Coins, Two of Cups reversed, Five of Cups. Ugh. All right. Well, Six of Swords is usually travel, relocation, big travel, big relocation. Six of Swords is across a body of water, across a big body of land. This isn't like moving a block away. This would be like a relocation. It fool has you making this decision, although it looks like you have some doubts about it, taking a trip that you're not quite sure. Listen to that voice. Listen to that voice. Get insurance on that flight, okay? Not about, again, it's not about money. This is not about money. Leo wasn't about money. Cancer, not about money. Virgo wasn't about money. It's about trust and broken agreements. And again, Queen of Coins, but here I'm looking at the Two of Cups reversed and the Five of Cups. The Two of Cups reversed, two people who want two different things. Can speak to a broken friendship more than a broken romance, interesting enough, much like Virgo. And this Five of Cups, great deal of regret. So let's just say that you're taking a trip with friends, big trip, big plans. Make sure everyone is going to pay their way. Make sure you're not going to be left holding the bag on a big bill. Someone, hey, can you put this on your credit card? I'll pay you back. Think about that one. Make sure you can afford to carry that on your credit card because they may not be paying you back anytime soon. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Lovely idea, but there's a nagging doubt. The Nine of Swords is like there's some anxiety here. You're questioning if you should do this. You may lose a friend, and it would be again someone who said they would do something and didn't do it, and lodged the disappointment. The Five of Cups really is crying over spilt milk. Okay, and again, this isn't anything you're doing wrong, Libra. This isn't about you misbehaving, but it is saying listen to your gut, listen to your. If you're having doubts, there's a reason for it. Okay. All right. I don't know. And again, there could be a loss of a friendship here. And it's really hard in the Libra because Libra rules the seventh house of marriage and partnership. So for Libra, that's a big deal. For Libra and for Aquarius and for Gemini and for Sagittarius, they betrayal, but just people not doing what they say they're going to do, people not being team players, that hits them hard. Scorpio expects you to be an asshole. Capricorn's used to cleaning up messes. But those four signs, they really struggle with that. How to say. All right, so we're talking about Scorpio. Hang on. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, I'm back. That's good to know. Sorry, guys. This is crazy. I know. See, Haley? Okay. Boyfriend's a Libra and just lost a lifelong friendship due to alcohol abuse. Again, with this astrology, expect more of that. Be careful. Be on your guard, guys. And I want to say this. We're talking about this. This was a topic, very dear patron in front of the shop. We were alone in the shop talking about astrology. And she was saying that part of her doesn't want to hear it or listen to it or watch it anymore. She said, because it just seems negative. Like when they say, oh, this is this energy. Well, listening to it is just sort of like manifesting it. And I have a different take on that. I feel like listening to it helps us negotiate it. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. If this is a time that's going to trigger addictions and you have someone that you're worried about, well, be worried for good reason. Double check that. Watch if your kids get in the car with somebody. This is a great time to warn about smell alcohol, you don't get in the car. I'll never forget the time my own daughter, Devin, she was a cheerleader. She had this whole evening planned. It was a big deal. They were all going to one friend's house for dinner and then out to the movies and then a sleepover. And I got a phone call from Devin. It was a weird, the voice was weird. She said, Mom, oh, you got to pick me up. Remember that thing that you told me about? I got to be home for that. And of course, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be right there. Dev, don't go anywhere. I'll be right there. So I drive to the friend's house. It was the second stop. And she gets in the car. I said, what the heck happened? You were supposed to go to the movies and over sleepover. She goes, Mom went to pick us up and she reeked of alcohol. Like, smelled of it so bad. I just didn't want to get in the car. and I just made an excuse that I couldn't go because, and that's when I called you. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, teach your kids it's okay to do that. Um, that's the energy. Okay, people will lie. People will be, and it just, I don't know. Just thinking about those times, you know what I mean? Those are the times that you're both very proud of your kid, but you're also like, all the things that could go wrong just play in your head. So, and if you're a parent, you know how that feels. Um, yeah. Okay. So Scorpio, we have the Page of Cups reversed. We have the Nine of Cups reversed. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hermit reversed, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Coins. So a little Tarot 101, when we have all these cup cards, we know it's a very emotional situation, right? All these cups are emotions. We end with the Six of Coins, which is a great money card. Six of Coins is usually that bonus money that comes through. We're seeing depression. We're seeing loss of faith. The Page of Cups reversed, the Nine of Cups reversed, hopelessness. We're seeing Scorpio doing what Scorpio does, the Hermit reversed, pulling way back, choosing to be alone. When Scorpio's in pain, they hermit. That's what they do. Okay? Okay. Four of Cups is really reflecting on what they want to do next, what they want to do next in terms of emotionally. Again, Cups. And it's not the Scorpio. Scorpio is fine. This is not your bad behavior, but it's negotiating a sense of deep sadness, solitude. And I want to say Scorpio is going to throw themselves into work. That's how they're going to deal with this pain. Six of Coins. Whatever the loss is, you're taking that empty time and you're just probably putting in overtime. I want to say too, Scorpio, probably no one knows how bad you're feeling right now. You probably have shared only a tenth of what you're going through. Loss of hope, sense of futility. Why am I doing this for? Why am I here? What am I doing? Big questions. The cause of all this angst, that's what it is. Now the Sun reversed. So I listen, whatever loss, and it was a loss, happened. And it feels very emotional. It is not financial loss. It's not loss of home. It's not loss of job. It's not. This is an emotional loss for Scorpio. And it's a total loss. Whatever is getting written off is getting written off. I don't know. Scorpio knows, and they're keeping it to themselves. And again, the channeling of the energy is just okay. Work harder. Just very Capricornish, but I think Scorpio can behave like Capricorn often. I find they work ethic is very very similar between Scorpio and Capricorn, and both Scorpio and Capricorn are very good at holding people accountable. You know, where are those other signs? Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Libra might be struggling with accountability. Capricorn and Scorpio don't struggle. They're like, this is your shit, you do it. They dump it right back on the desk. Literally, they will dump it right back on the desk. They will be in the middle of a conference call and they will call you out. Hey, by the way, Bob, remember that thing you said you were going to do? We're still waiting on that. And they don't care if the boss and the CEO and the VP, they're all listening. They don't care. You said you were going to do something. Do it. All right, you're getting paid to do a job. Do it. That is a very Scorpio, very Capricorn energy. All right, so Sagittarius. Sagittarius has been having some good cards lately and some good energy, some good stuff. And this looks like it's much the same. For Sag, I see the Three of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Two of Coins reversed. Damn, Sagittarius, everything is coming up roses here. Okay, well, of course, something has to show up. Okay. I don't know what to say. These are great cards. These couldn't be better. As much as the cards for Scorpio were sad, these are wonderful. Okay. Yeah, love. Three of Cups, celebrating love. Empress, strength, and female empowerment. Um, the Two of Wands, friendship. Often, if you're a woman in business, the Two of Wands is that job that lands in your lap, but that partnership that's very strong, feeling very supportive. Wheel of Fortune, moving forward, good luck. Ace of Cups, love, love, love. Two of Coins reverse, that's the end of money juggling. It's financial security. It's these are great cards. I don't say about them. They're just great cards. I don't even want to touch that. That's just wonderful stuff. I hope the Sagittarians out there are enjoying some really great energy. I have to say, I haven't seen these Sagittarians in the shop for a few weeks now. So that's good news. It must be going okay. Like I always say, very rarely does anyone come to the shop for a reading and say, "Hey, more." Things are going so great. Like everything is so amazing right now. Let's just throw a few cards and see how that's gonna. No, I mean, overwhelmingly, 98% of the time, if someone wants a reading, I know something's up. Something's going wrong. Something's awry. Something needs clarification at least. So every now and then a birthday reading is a check-in, but that's about it. So I love it, Sag. My own daughter's a Sag, Devin, and I have to say things are going pretty good for her. All right. I always feel like there's probably some poor Sagittarians out there going, "Well, not for me. It's not." And I'm so sorry. I don't. These are broad brushstroke readings, and the energy seems to be good for you, Sagittarians. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Queen of Swords reversed. Strength reversed. The Moon reversed. Seven of Wands. Four of Swords reversed. Five of Wands reversed. Well, Capricorn is tired of the same arguments, the same debates, the same discussions over and over and over again. Tired of that, Capricorn. Queen of Swords reversed. Well, the first thing that makes me, when I look at this, when I see Queen of Swords reversed, Strength reversed, Moon reversed, makes me think of a female with mental health issues, possibly an older woman who's getting ill. So I'm wondering about your mothers. You have any women in your life, mothers, older sisters, grandmothers that might be struggling, Alzheimer's, dementia, addiction, Moon reversed, the exposing of addictions, but mental health issues being exposed, weakness being exposed. Seven of Wands, Four of Swords reversed, Five of Wands. A lot of anxiety. Four of Swords reverses anxiety. No time to relax. Again, tired of the same discussions. The Seven of Wands is an education card, which makes me think that this idea of educating yourself, whatever's going on here, rather than have the same argument, it's more about I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm getting off this wheel, this debate, this argument, and I'm gonna try to figure out how you fix it and how to solve it. And it looks like it's one of those things that I want to say you can't learn everything in a book. Page of Wands. So new approaches to an old problem. So if there's somebody who's really disagreeable, somebody who's not, you're just tired of it. Feels like it could be some maternal, but it does. But there can be somebody in the workplace too that's just really amping up the crazy. Um, it's pretty much time to get out some psychology books and figure out how you deal with this. There are books just on how to deal with narcissists. There are books like just how to handle this, how to, and I suggest you get them. There's self-help books in many different ways, and passive aggressive people. It can be really hard. It can totally destroy the workplace. In fact, for a while now, the trend's been for the really big hires to bring in a psychic, and they are doing this. I have not been asked to do this, but I'm saying just to read the energy of a person, because real narcissists, truly psychopaths, they interview beautifully. People like them. They're extremely personable. So they get into the jobs, and once you're hired, it's like marriage. Easy to get married, hard to get divorced. Well, these kind of big hires, it's one thing to get them in the place, but getting them out of the job can be a really devastating experience, and they can take down whole departments, once they're in. So, yeah, I want to say in this case, Capricorn, this is beyond you. You're tired of the same shit. Educate yourself, okay? So you can deal with it, put an end to it. All right, Aquarius. All right. Hey, Sean. Aquarius. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Coins, the Eight of Coins reversed, Four of Coins reversed, the Seven of Coins reversed, and the Chariot reversed. Huh. And it's so funny because I had a young Aquarius in the shop earlier today, and these cards reflect what we talked about. Ace of Wands, which is a great card. It speaks to creativity, it speaks to partnership, it speaks to entrepreneurial energy, a lot of creativity. Ace of Wands is that apex creative card. And we see the Page of Coins, which is great too. It's money coming in, news of money coming in. But in the meantime, okay, while you're being creative and money coming in, you're waiting for that to happen, we see the Eight of Coins reversed, lack of motivation at work. The Four of Coins reversed. How else can I make money? The Seven of Coins reversed. How else can I make money? What else can I do to make money? And the Chariot reversed. Oh, I'm so stuck in this place. So it's like Aquarius is making plans. They're good plans, but they're not here yet. And in the meantime, you got to deal with this. I had the sweetest young Aquarius guy came in the shop, and he's just like, this is so unlike, not like me at all, but just been really down. I'm not that person, but it's been just work has been eating me alive, and basically there's clean outs. Cleans out up to 8 houses a day. The big clean outs where you take everything out of the garage, everything out of, you know what I'm talking about, foreclosures and people losing their homes. They get called in to just clear it out. But I was like, oh no, that energy would be terrible energy, and you're in the thick of it. Salt bath, cleansing. We talked about all that stuff. So it's a little bit like that. It's like I gotta do this job, that's how I make the money, but I got other plans, other things, and yes, those things are coming. Those things are coming. They're creative things. It looks like there's some collaborative effort going on here. No reason to worry, but it's delayed. In the meantime, you still gotta pay the bills, right? That's what I'm seeing for Aquarius. Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're stuck right there in place. Looks like this could involve a move, could involve a trip, could involve travel. Not here yet. Okay, Aquarius. But just keep working on your creativity. Keep working on what you want to do. Okay. And Pisces. Pisces. All right. And I'm sorry that the internet's so spotty. I really am. I don't know what to say. The Star. The Two of Swords reversed. The Six of Wands reversed. the King of Coins reversed, and the Emperor reversed. Again, I always talk about when signs are conjunct, the signs that are close to each other. Very often, I just did Capricorn 5 minutes ago. It'll be on. It'll be on the live when I post it. You can listen in. I'm so sorry. Literally, you just missed Capricorn. I'm sorry. So the two best cards in the deck we know are the Star and the Sun, right? You got the Star. That's all about hope. But okay, just like Aquarius. But Two of Swords, rock in a hard place. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Three of Swords reversed, anxiety. Six of Wands reversed, stuck in place. King of Coins reversed, money not forthcoming. Emperor reversed, possibility that the industry you're in or the company you're in could be failing. There's a sense of the very energy of the place itself is not doing well. Okay, and yet, Star, right? Rock in a hard place. The way I would look at these is like, do I leave now? Do I leave later? Do I ride this out until the end, or do I bail now? That's the answer. Ace of Coins. Go where the money is. Okay. Follow the money. So that means if another job is, and a lot of times too, I just talked to someone about this today. Not wanting to be the person, and it was a Capricorn that I read earlier. Not wanting to leave notice. Not wanting to leave high and dry, not wanting to disappoint anybody, want to be very professional. And I get that. But if someone is saying, hey, listen, I need you to start on Monday, it's Thursday, you give me notice and you go. Okay, this is where you don't. And I'm sorry, but they would do it to you. I've just seen it too many times. Just listen, they'll figure it out. They'll call in a temp. Maybe your boss has to put in overtime. I don't know. I don't care. You shouldn't care. Follow the money. So if you're feeling stuck, you're feeling trapped, things are going badly, things aren't getting better, you can see the writing on the wall, people are talking, let's start looking around, okay? Star is telling me you're not going to fail. The Star and the Ace of Coins are assuring me you're not going to fail, Pisces, okay? Let's start making other plans. Start looking at plan B, okay? You're going to get what you need, but you may have to go about it a different way, okay? You may have to go in through a side door, as they say, okay? It's okay, you got this. All right, guys, thank you all very much. Okay. Everyone, get some sleep. Get rest. Don't. This is tough. It's not going to get easier. And I don't even want to go into politics. I don't want to talk about all the other shit that's going on right now. I am concerned about. I'm just going to say it. The COVID variants. I have me concerned. What's coming out of India, how it's going to affect. In fact, that was a slip of the tongue, actually, a Freudian slip. How it's going to affect us here in the States, even as we're being encouraged to unmask, and people are, and God knows no one hates more than I do. Man, I hate them. But the price gouging, the gas stuff, the chicken shortages, all of this, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. And people are losing it. So, when everyone else is losing it, that's when we have to tighten up and strong. And but I am just gonna say again, it's be on guard. No one hates masks more than me, but I will still be in the damn thing when I go to grocery store shopping or when I go to Home Depot. I really go many places, just because I don't trust what I'm being told. Basically, I don't trust it, and I don't think you should either. When we talk about lies being unveiled, don't lie about my health or my kids' health. That's where I'm going to get pissed off, right? Thanks, Haley. Thanks, Greta. Everyone, so stay safe. Take everything with a grain of salt. Get enough rest. I'm going to say stay close to home, okay, through June. Stay close to home. If you have to travel, get insurance on those flights. If you're signing contracts, man, make sure you look hard at the bottom line, okay? And behave yourselves. God knows if you don't, it's going to get exposed, so you may as well behave. And I will talk to you soon. Good night, everybody. Start Facebook. All right, guys, I'm back.